Just show me that you want, yeah. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you. She done came on in riding on a high horse. She was wearing a red dress. She was smoking, of course. She was asking me where can she get a 3-course. I could tell she really needs some help. I told her I'm about to go to town myself. Oh, here we go. I done showed her around town. Now she knew. Now she follow to the motel. She said no kiss and tell. If you do, you go to hell. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rodeo. Now you know. Now you know.
Saddle up like I'm ready for it. Got my boots on and they dug in. Range classes if I'm racing through. Tuck close with my jockey-ish. Finish line my only destination. How or when we may figure later. Let the wind grace me while the legs move. Getting to it, call it getting through it. Faster baby, no slowing down. Gaining on them, trying to pass them now. Old self, who I'm talking about. Lapper man, no mercy either. Consequences gotta feed the eagle. Stripes on me, I don't fear the jungle. No pride with me, yet I'm still respected. Big cat, they ain't fucking with me. Slaughter gang if they
Show me
try.
that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rodeo. Now you know. Now you know.
BIGO. The D is silent.
Just show me that you want, yeah. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you. She done came on in riding on a high horse. She was wearing a red dress. She was smoking, of course. She was asking me where can she get a 3-course. I could tell she really needs some help. I told her I'm about to go to town myself. Oh, here we go. I done showed her around town. Now she knew. Now she follow to the motel. She said no kiss and tell. If you do, you go to hell. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rodeo. Now you know. Now you know.
Saddle up like I'm ready for it. Got my boots on and they dug in. Range classes if I'm racing through. Tuck close with my jockey-ish. Finish line my only destination. How or when we make
What up, YouTube world? How you doing? What's good with you? Let's give ourselves a hand and wake up our life for the one time. You just tuned into the show called The Vote. We are here every Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Me, Freshmayne Gouda, Royal Flush Crew. Shout out to Spirit Lex. We got a couple other people too on the panel with us today. We got Suicide Joe. Zoe. I would never say Joe. My fault, Zoe. Suicide Zoe. Let's give it up real quick. I said Joe. That's because of the nigga that was just in the room. Sorry about that. Then we got Love Always. What's good, Love Always? And then we got our recording HMS network. Let's give ourselves a hand real quick for the one time. Okay, if you have tuned in live, Johnny 5, we thank you and appreciate you guys for the support. We've had a challenging week this week, being honest, but rolling through the punches. I'm learning in life, like, especially after when you're fasting or doing certain spiritual practices, it's always going to be a time where that stuff has to come to the test, where you got to be able to do, you got to spar. Just like with you, Freshmayne Gouda, when you out there working, if you ain't out there sparring with nobody, you just hitting a tree or just hitting stuff like that, you ain't going to be ready for when it's time to go in. You get punched in your mouth for the first time, you're going to be, eyes start watering, you might want to stop. But you got to be built Chevy tough. So shout out to all the people out there going through situations. Definitely, I believe, was it the moon was in Gemini, or it was something that was actually in Gemini. I got to look at it as of recently. So it was causing a lot of situations as of recent. So make sure we stay strong. So, yeah, everybody in YouTube, we appreciate you guys once again. We also are on BIGO Live. If you see and catch us over that way, you can catch our HMS castings with an S, and that's where we broadcast that way. Freshmayne Gouda is also on there as well. And you can also see our other panel and some of the other people by just looking at the screen. I'm Cedric Blickman. We're here. What are we talking about today? Today we are going to be talking about chakras. Going in on the chakras. Everybody talks about it in different ways. There's so many methods, so many chakras, more than just the normal 7. But we definitely going to just touch the bases. This is going to be one of those shows, about a 30-minute show. Just going over a couple things. Just keep this in mind. Whenever we're bringing these things up, it's not trying to do a full-fledged session just to teach you, but it's just to be able to bring the surface on certain topics. We definitely recommend you to do your own research and kind of go in it. We highlight it, and then we give it to you to go ahead and do that research. You got to be able to study yourself. It definitely has to happen. Yeah. Feel me? You heard me. All right. So, yeah, we are in here like Johnny 5. Let's make sure we got Freshmayne Gouda. Say something on the mic real quick, Gouda.
Yes, sir, boy.
Okay. So, I don't know why it's showing right here. We got the microphone. The yet. But I ain't heard nothing yet. So, let's go. We got Zoom. And then we get. Can
you hear me now?
We gonna get you, Gouda, right now. Booyaka. Say something.
Yes, sir, old boy.
Lord, thought we got rid of the technical difficulties. All right, we're good. So let's get ready to go in. We're gonna jump straight into it. We do have some commercials, a couple other things to play. I'll let you guys know about the company, stuff that we do. But today, like I said, let's jump into chakras. All right, so first off, we're gonna have Freshmayne Gouda start us off right, giving us just a basic definition of what chakras are. Then we're going to ease on down the road to the panel, to the wonderful Suicide Zoe. Always have my back. What up? And Love Always, which is always here to love. What are chakras? Just the basic definition, Gouda.
All right, quick definition. Chakra, chakra in Sanskrit means wheel and refers to energy points in your body. They are thought to be spinning discs of energy that should stay open and aligned as they correspond to bundles of nerves, major organs, and areas of our energetic body that affect our emotional and physical well-being.
Yeah, definitely affect our physical well-being when it comes to the chakras and, like it was saying, energy wheels. The description that you normally see is like spinning energy portals that are different colors. That go from your crown chakra all the way to your lowest chakra. I want to break it down like I said, we have an actual chart that we'll be able to go on here also, so you guys can actually get a view of that. But before we do that, since we have Zoe and them on the camera itself, Zoe, I want to go a little bit in. I just wanted to ask you, what was your definition of chakras? What are chakras to you? Because I know you know about, a little bit of everything. You sprinkle with a little everything. So definitely want to ask you that.
Right. So basically, the type of chakra which I am referencing today would be the natural. There are 72 different nads, and that is spelled NADIS, in the human subbodies.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in regards to the nad chakra, the only main chakra that people know of is the one that you mentioned, is the 7 major chakras that a lot of people are familiar with, which start from the crown chakra into the root chakra. But a lot of people don't understand there's actually 72 different nads in the human body, and 24 of those are principal channels, and so on and so forth. Those are the ones that I will be discussing, but we can definitely focus on the 7 main chakras that people are aware of. But this is a basic practice done in Hindu yoga.
Yes. True. And like what she was saying, she opened it from the gate. She cracked it open, but that is true. A lot of us, we only focus on like the primary ones, which are different. When I look at it like realms in a sense, and in those realms, there are like sub realms and other things that are connected to those. But yeah, our body is made in a certain type of structure to where it is magnificent. The things that your body receives, like it's a magnet in a sense, and the things that your body repels or sends out. So definitely good on that, Zoe. Appreciate you on that. Let's give you a hand on that. Zoe be ready. She be ready. Okay, cool. So also, I know like it was similar on the question. I want to ask you also, Love Always. Same question. How do you feel? What are chakras? Chakras to you? Your version of it.
Well, Zoe just opened it up for me. I was aware of 33 chakras initially, but I'm full in discussing and teaching about the main 7 chakras. They're just portals as related to our physical being.
You there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So it's 7 portals. Yeah. And that's funny because now the next one is let's go over some of those 7 portals. Let me go ahead and bring up another slide just real quick. But like Zoe and Love Always is saying, there are a lot more. That is something that to spill the beans from the gate. So if you can see this description right here, let me go ahead and put the music on real quick, still real low. Perfect. All right, so if you can see this description, the guys in the BIGO world, you guys probably won't be able to see this, but if you're on the HMS network on the YouTube, you'll be able to see this real fast. I'm just showing a basic description. I'm going to just name the basic description of each one, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, the description itself, it got a good amount of description, so it's okay. So we'll start from the bottom to the top. I'm just joking. All right, so from the root chakra, which is the color red. I was saying them, I was twisting them up earlier. But yeah, from the root chakra is the color red, if you see from the bottom. And then when you go up, then you have the sacral chakra, which is around lower belly towards your pelvic sweet parts. Your heart, bless your heart and all your parts. Then if you go up a little bit towards, it looks like it's between the rib cage, right above the stomach or right in where the stomach is, it sits on the top. And that's the solar plexus chakra. You go ahead and move up a little bit more. A lot of people's favorite one. It's kind of funny when people do hearts and stuff like that. Isn't it weird that they always use red and stuff like that? But the actual natural color for the heart chakra is green. So yeah, that's the heart chakra. And then when you go up towards the throat, super important chakra when you come to speaking or certain things of that nature. Then you have the throat chakra, which is blue. Then we go up and right towards the forehead, or actually between the eyes. It's a little part right there between the eyes. If y'all can see me right there. Got him. That's the third eye chakra. And most people stop there. You always hear people talk about the third eye. But you can't forget at the very, very top of the head And you got that crown chakra, which is very, very good. Like I said, they definitely have different versions and actually locations of what it is. If you guys can see right here, right now, this would be a good time to screenshot. We have the definitions broken down. And I also have it a few different languages as well, what those chakras are. Okay, so I was going to ask you, Freshmayne Gouda. So us growing up, or with you growing up, did you really know too much about, like, when it came to chakras and stuff like that?
I wouldn't say I knew too much as a kid or growing up. Yeah, I don't think I knew too much until I started doing my own research, like maybe high school, a little bit after, just reading different books and just diving into it and finding out about chakras and where they are and just how they work and how to work with myself. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of understanding myself, man.
And so, like, how do you feel about chakra when it comes to chakras now? Like, how do you feel that, have you ever had any encounters where you were like, I feel like, I'm either receiving or breathing? Like, just tell us a little bit about that. I already know a little bit of stuff, how you work and stuff like that, but I kind of want you to kind of describe your personal encounters when it comes to aligning your chakras.
For me, I can usually tell, like, I'm tapped in with my body. I pay attention to it. I pay attention to how I feel, how my thoughts are coming, just all around how my body's feeling. So I can kind of tell when I'm blocked. I may not specifically be able to tell what particular chakra is blocked, but it's just a feeling that you get, you know what I'm saying, that something is wrong with your body. And it's not necessarily something wrong in a sense like your ass about to fall over and die, but like, you know what I'm saying, it's just something is wrong. You may be aching in an area, stretched in a different area, you just blocked, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and when somebody's saying blocked, it's multiple ways where for a chakra is quote unquote to be blocked. And I would say it's a little bit deeper than just the physical aspect as well. Sometimes you're thinking that it just is a physical thing that you can actually do in order to unblock the chakras. Like when we say eating healthy or doing certain things like that. No, that does unblock other chakras or certain parts of your body. The energy portals is what I like to call chakras as well. But I feel like, there's multiple things. There's mind type of exercises when you're aligning your third eye or your chakra or your crown chakra. There's different exercises you can do with that. There's definitely eating exercises when you're fasting or things of that nature that helps with your actual solar plexus chakra or towards your stomach, going down towards that lower. There's sex things that you could do as well, which a lot of people love that, when it comes to the sex energy. When it comes to chakras, there's certain ways that you can be able to bring certain energy forward through having sex or the lack of having sex. It goes in both directions when it comes in that. That's just something to really just like, just to lightly tap it. It also, you got to keep in mind, there's voice exercises that helps with you being able to speak more. Some people can have a problem with that actual throat chakra when it comes to expressing yourself or speaking something out loud. That's something that you may stumble, so you might have to do some exercises, which you can do with different hums or meditations and stuff of that nature, or sitting, imagining that actual color over your throat itself, and visualizing certain situations of you speaking. It's like you're coinciding that color in that area with whatever the situation is. And then they also have crystals too, as you guys probably already know. Crystals that bring certain things or certain energies like your chakras forward or allow them to be a lot more stronger. You just feel it a lot more stronger, so you're more confident in it. But let's just go to the next one. I don't want to talk too much. But yeah, it's definitely serious when it comes to energy portals. And when you have the actual portal itself, you got to watch what's coming in and you got to watch what's coming out. Not being afraid, but like you were saying, Freshman, when you do center yourself or when you are in a certain type of space, it does allow them to fully radiate your chakras. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, let's ease on down the road. So those 33, Love Always, I don't want to put you on the spot like too much, but did you have a few other names for those other that was besides the 7? Do you have any names for them or colors for them, or just on that extra information, or no? I know
I don't have the name.
Okay.
But I do know there's a specific two that I've been meaning to focus on that are just of the crown chakra, um, are more related to what most people would call like your EMF, your electromagnetic field, the things that are close to you but not directly on you.
That's
Uh,
good.
I've heard definitely energies that we need to be more aware of and protective of.
Yeah, that's super good. Like aura fields, man, you're talking my language right there. For a long time, I was able to like, just when you stare at a particular person, if you look them directly in their eyes, like when you stare at yourself in the mirror, if you stare at them directly, I can start seeing like their aura, like you said, the aura field around them. It's like a colors, or it might be a certain color or a certain type of light that's around them. I used to think I was so weird for that, when I would see stuff, and that's what I would base that color off of, if they were good or bad. It's weird. I didn't even know the system or nothing like that, but I would see the kind of color and it would be kind of muddy or kind of like a darker-ish kind of vibe, and you'd be like, ugh, this is
Grungy type
nasty.
of thing.
Yeah, crazy when I was younger. And I still could do it now lightly. I haven't done it in a long time, but it would just be you just staring at them in a certain type of way, and you're able to see their aura. But that stuff is crazy, love, always that you even mentioned that. But yeah, so real quick, so before we go ahead and go on, like I said, this is not gonna be a super long show. We do have the description on here. We kept it on here for a reason. We're gonna go to a commercial break real fast, pay some bills to ourselves, and yeah, we thank you guys for tuning in to the Vote HMS Network. We'll be back. Yes, sir. Got him. We're back. We're live like Johnny Five. Johnny Five. Welcome back to the Vote. You just tuned in to the Royal Flush crew. We are here chilling, posted up, HMS Network in the building, HMS Castings. If you're on BIGO, BIGO Live. All right, so yes, if you just tuning in right now, we've been talking about the different chakras, just going over just the different points, the colored points, what they are actually meaning. And we want to kind of dive into just a little bit more. We had Suicide Zoe. She had a couple more descriptions on like the 33 different chakras that were connecting to your spine, and a color coordination as well. So let me see if I can pull up that slide that I had before. And then we have one over here also. Let's just see if we can drag it in. This is on the fly. And then I wanted you to, if you could, just explain a little bit more like what we were talking about on the break. So I'm putting this for the people to see right now, what you're talking about. So they can see
Okay.
exactly what you see.
Okay, so as I mentioned prior, the chakras are abundance. The only ones that people know of are the seven main chakras. And as I stated in regards to Hindu yoga, there's 72 different nads, and that is spelled NADIS, of the human body or sub-body. 24 of those are considered principal chakras, as well as 24 of those out of the 24 channels. 10 of those are known as connected to the parts of the body above the navel, and then 10 will be connected to the parts of the body below the navel, and so on and so forth. So when Love Always was discussing 33, those are tend to be done during Reiki healing, and those are consist of, let's start from the very bottom. So if
Yeah.
you have a, a picture of the diagram listed, if you look
Yeah.
towards the far bottom,
Yeah, it's
you
right
would
there.
see that number one is listed as awareness, and then it talks about feeling, discrimination, love, expression, vision, and stuff like that. Those particular chakra points are done during Reiki when someone needs a breakthrough or a healing, or they're trying to expel something. And this is sometimes done during a massage session where you're
Yes.
digging deep, not only touching the person's body, but you're also connecting with them on the spiritual level. So this is where stones could be incorporated, uh, gems, or whatever energy that you may need to open up those chakras to bring people some sort of peace. And then you can also tie that in with meridian pathways as well. So it's just not limited. That's why it's 72 different channels. That can be through meridian pathways, that can be through Reiki, that can be through massages, that can be done through meditation, so on and so forth. The list is endless.
Great. Excellent. Way to break that down. Way to break that down. Yeah, and as you guys can see on the diagram here, you can be able to see those particular parts. So we'll leave that there for a second for you to screenshot it. It's just always good to know those different things, like what Zoe was saying as well, and also what we've learned through what they call tantric sex, or just tantric acts, or Reiki acts. They have those things where they mess, or not mess, but they actually utilize or turn on those particular type of chakras, those frequencies. And so with you being able to put your hand over different parts of the body, depending on what it is, your energy within agreement with that is certain, like she was saying, crystals or certain process, it allows it to activate certain things. And that's one of the steps to unblock or unclog certain chakras. And it feels amazing. I've done it before a couple of times. Like Spirit Lex was saying, she's an actual like Reiki master. But I've had a couple of friends and people that I've had at times where, they're my friends. They would see certain stuff, feel, if you feel a little cloggy or certain things like that, they'd be like, hey, let's just do a little practice real quick. And you just lay down, being completely flat. Like I said, they will put stones either that would coincide with those particular chakra points. Certain other things like feathers and other things like that, just messing with your senses or just causing certain senses to respond. And then afterward, you feel like light, like you've been holding something for years. You know what I mean? Crazy.
That's that bounce back right there.
Yeah, but that's something that I recommend everybody to do. And then when you're also taking, I say, Epsom salt baths, doing that helps you a tremendous amount where balancing your chakras. A lot of the times, I told you, when I feel super clogged, the bills is catching up to you, or just a whole bunch of just life happening, go ahead and get into the bath, and it just disconnects a lot of those energies because they hold on to you. They float around you, around your aura field. They pick it up. So it's good like a vacuum cleaner. You don't want to just keep the vacuum cleaner just going for all this time. You got to change that bag out.
Yeah, because that shit gonna get dusty.
It's going to get dusty and start making you cough and so on and so on. All right. So Love Always, I wanted to go ahead and ask you a question before we get ready to get out of here soon. And I kind of went over that was our third question, is how do we clear our chakras? Like I was saying, you can take the Epsom salt bath is one of the first things, and then like what Suicide Zoe was saying, the Reiki is another way as well, and also breathing techniques as well helps you with the chakra points. Visualizing certain colors over certain things also help you with chakra points. It's all about your imagination, yo. We go to that all the time. So last but not least, I want to ask you this, Love Always. How does meditation connect to our chakras? How do you feel about that?
Meditation is definitely one technique that we can use to align our chakras, and I think that's one of the key forms of healing any chakra. And then I think are just specific practices for each chakra itself. And chakra relates to different body parts or different parts of the psyche, and it just kind of depends on what's blocked. I know for me, I tend to use a lot of water or sound healing.
Yes,
I
that is
think
good.
you may not have been mentioned, but I use a
Yes.
lot of solfege binaural tones for healing.
Yes.
Even to the there's apps you can download that'll switch the music you regularly listen to a certain amount of hertz.
Oh, I
And
didn't know that. That's
definitely
good. That's tight. Oh, that's really good. Okay, thank you for that, Love Always. Go give you another hand clap in there. Appreciate it. Whenever we get some nugs in there, Appreciate both of you guys, Zoe as well. Just keeping that in mind, those different techniques. Like I said, you can be able to Google a couple of them or just do some basic research on it when it comes to that the chakra points, different chakra points. Okay, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, dang. It moving super fast. So, yeah, like I said, this was a short show, a quick show. We will be going over a couple of things for the next show. I know this is going to be a popular one that everyone talks about. We're going to go about the flat or round Earth for the next show. We're bringing up a couple of theories. We're going to have a few different people splitting it down the middle on the panel. For some reason, we've been just having this topic through the week, and it's been definitely interesting. And that'll catapult us to our special guest, Sophia Stewart from The Matrix, and we'll kind of go into that Matrix run before the next season. We only got one more episode, y'all. One more episode before season 2 or 3. Jesus, season 3 is done. But we thank you guys for tuning in to the HMS Network today. We could have went a little bit longer on this, but we have another show that we will be doing a little later. It's a secret show called For the Love of Polly. So if you go ahead and turn on like a little bit after 9 o'clock, turn it on. We're going to be on here, okay? So I'll talk to you guys. No, I'm just playing. But let me go ahead and say the tags real quick. If you want to be able to catch any of our stuff, you can go to our website. That is hitmakersociety.com. We have a couple forums if you want to be a part of our team or if you need our services. We help film creators. We help do your music, video, entertainment, cartoons, all of the above. We are always open. Hit us up. Holla. When it comes to social media, you can go to We Are HMS. That's WEARE HMS. On social media with BIGO, you can go to HMS Castings, as you see on the screen. Me personally, got my BIGO. You'll catch me there, or on Instagram, Blic333. That's BLIC 333, one of the original threes. And so let's go ahead and ease on down the road. If anybody needs to get in contact with you, Suicide Zoe, how can they contact you, Miss Lady?
In the spiritual realm.
I got you. In the spiritual realm, BIGO is another form of the spiritual realm. Just joking. What about you, Love Always? How can people be able to get in contact with you if they wanted to?
Of course, through the HMS network and IG and BIGO. My ID is Love More with the vowels all being numbers. Peace and love.
Got him. All right, and last but not least, Mr. Freshmayne Gouda, if people want to be able to get in contact with you, how will they be able to get in contact with you, sir?
Well, if you trying to get some jewels to bless your ears, man, wherever you listen to music, just go to the search bar, type in FRESHMAYNE. That's all one word. Hit the space bar, GOUDA. take a look at any of those pictures in the gallery, press one that you like, and turn that shit up one time. You feel me? If you like it, go ahead and download it and play it again.
Yeah.
If you're trying to collaborate on some art, you trying to, get something popping, you got a video you trying to get the video together, I can help you get the pieces together. All you gotta do is hit me on the IG, man. FRESHMAYNE. Don't hit the space bar, hit the underscore GOUDA. Talk to me, I talk back, man. Let's get to work. You hear me? No excuses, just greatness. Yay.
Got him. And then also, if they want to reach you on BIGO, don't forget about BIGO.
On BIGO, all you gotta do is type in FRESHMAYNE. That's all one word. Hit that GOUDA. Something like the cheese, except I look and smell a tad bit better. You feel me?
Appreciate you, Freshmayne Gouda. I appreciate everybody that's there. Shout out to, like I said, our panel, our BIGO family. They always with us every day. They know us the best with all of our personal stuff, everything. And then also shout out to my homegirl, Thalen. Shout out to her. Spiritual Lex, we miss you. We'll always say that. And yeah, we're going to be able to tune in next time. Next Thursday, 8 p.m. We're bringing it back to the 8 p.m. Yeah. And we thank you guys for tuning in once again to The Vote. And we out this thing, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Oh, boy.
Holla.